this motherfucking bag. Stand up the way I made. Sacrificing time for this shit, man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago, they ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool, I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace, I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend, we should try again. You been on my mind, you should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl, you know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I...
And now, this is the moment fans watching around the world have been waiting for.
Listen.
The five-time champion winning, that's the squad. Mention Dallas once and they know who we are. The infamous star, his shine brighter than any. Then turn your YouTube on and just start listening to Henny. You know what he spit is legit facts and stacks. Breaking down the cash is buried all in the contracts. Who got hurt, who got benched, what's the score? Ask the man behind the hat in the shades, your landlord. Giving us a real, he ain't scared to name names. Delivering the NFL news with southern slang. Move out the way, don't want no birds, no cheesesteaks. Or them tiny little men from New York, get up your weight. And Washington, hey yo, what's your name again? You had the biggest year of your life, still couldn't win. And then again, they don't got time to mess with you. West Coast is in the booth and he getting the interviews. With Jerry Jones, you know we make sure we in the news. And the people saying give us some more, they can't refuse. They call up Lou, get all his takes, he coming through. Now we drunk and nefarious and they taking y'all to school. Cowboys college, fill you up with all the knowledge. They link up with Boss or with Vach, you gotta watch it. And it's you got it, dropping the intro, get to know me. We staying on their neck until we holding up the trophy. Again, yeah.
You don't know half the stuff that was happening.
You already know what it is.
Playing for the Cowboys is different.
Yo, big up HTM Sports. Landlord from Alabama and West Coast Cowboy.
No matter what they say.
Giving you the best of Cowboys convos, Cowboys news, and everything that's going on in and around the NFL.
And the only thing else I got to say is, how about this Cowboys?
You better tap in, man.
And we are live.
I like
Boy,
man,
and we
hey,
live as hell.
I like that. That's
intro, Wes?
hey man, I'm gonna tell you. Hey, freaking, you guys. She is growing as a artist. Like she is growing before our eyes as an artist. So salute to her and her craft. Like she is definitely like we're on our craft. Like she's definitely growing. I can hear it in her delivery. I can hear it in her confidence in it. Like you know, that like first off and foremost, she did her thing. Like she absolutely did her thing.
She went first.
Yeah, she went crazy on that, and I like how like it don't sound like it sound like an actual song. It don't sound like no freestyle, like you know what I mean. So I salute her. I definitely salute her. She is growing as an artist right in front of our eyes, like for sure. You know what I'm saying? And then I like how she encompassed, you know everybody that does work. I mean, she did her thing on that. That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Salute to
Now
that.
listen, everybody,
Sorry,
welcome
goddess.
back. Everybody got to tell welcome back to the Kanye West of the Dallas Cowboy content, man. West Coast Cowboy. He's still alive and well in the building. And we are Cowboys UnCut, getting thrown, going crazy, no fugazes, the most unadulterated, unfiltered, uncensored. You can't even show your mama this content, man. That's how raw it is, man.
Yep. Hey, and just to answer your question, Joe, I'm currently live on let me see. I'm live on my Facebook. I'm live on my Twitch, and I'm live on my YouTube. So yes, I'm up. I ain't gonna lie, I had to disappear from about 30 days. I got a crazy baby mama out there. I made a bunch of good decisions in my life. One was having a child, but one of the wrong decisions was having one with the wrong person. You feel me? And I'm kind of dealing with that right now. But you know what, man? The word of God said, if you faint in the day if you faint in the day of adversity, your faith is weak, man. My faith is very strong. So you feel me? We're gonna take it all in stride and You know what I mean? Life is a journey. You know, feel me? So these a bunch of chapters. It's just a chapter I'm going through, but I promise you, this book gonna get read, and we gonna be all right.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. So yeah, man. Salute to everybody in there. We already over 100 deep across all platforms, man.
Hey, let's get it, man.
Oh, you break it up a little bit, Lan. You Gucci? Say something real quick, Lan.
I think we. Oh yeah.
I am muted. You can't hear me? Oh shit.
Yeah, you going in and out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we there. Well, when he kind of go in and out, I can see but man, I appreciate everybody that's, man. Hear everything that's coming over there, man. Yeah, I see all the love and the support, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. You feel me? I appreciate y'all. You feel me?
We're finna let Boss in too, by the way.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Hey, get everybody up in here, man.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man. He said Ricky was wrong about the Trey signing. Well, Trey ain't signed with nobody yet. You know what I'm saying? He ain't signed with not a soul yet. So I can't say he wrong until Trey signed elsewhere. Now, when Trey signed elsewhere, we on Ricky ass. But he did get some things right.
Yeah, I mean, it's the thing. Unless somebody's out there saying that they got a source that said that he's going to do something, there's no problem with someone saying they believe someone should go here or there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what we kind of do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the president of the United States didn't been wrong on national certificates, your mama didn't been wrong. You didn't caught your mama lying in a couple lies before, and you love her. And guess what? Your mama lied to you about some stuff. You know she did. You know what I'm saying? But we love her. That's mama.
So
you know what I'm saying?
That white man was delivering presents in the hood. All right. She told you that for 10 years.
For real. You know what I'm saying? She also told you the Easter Bunny was putting some money up under your bed. And guess what? It was her the whole time, bruh. So come on, dog. Like, come on, dog. Unless somebody's telling me that, like, Waffle House, unless you say like Waffle House is coming to the West Coast, Barry, you can pretty much, I'm not tripping. But you say something diabolical like that, then that's unforgivable. You know what I'm saying? That's unforgivable. But other than that, man, everything is up for debate. I don't even know who Ricky is too, but you know what I mean?
Man. This the dog person that be leaking the information and the contracts and stuff. NFL been looking for him.
Yeah. Well, you got to think, man, I always tell people, it's crazy. You could leak 50 things that be correct and leak one thing that don't happen and everybody think you're not correct. I mean, that's why I've always said, I don't do breaking news. I do accurate news. Like, I would have no problem waiting and letting stuff kind of matriculate. And I'm going to tell you, man, once you been in this game long enough, you'll realize that, man, when you break something that ain't nobody else said, if you're not like ESPN or if you're not like the NFL Network or something like that, folks don't even believe you anyway. You know what I mean? So it don't even be there's like almost no advantages to like, telling. I learned that the hard way over years of doing this content thing. You know what I'm saying? I've had multiple sources and multiple opportunities to leak stuff and say stuff, but it just don't be no benefit in it. It just don't be no benefit in it. But because I mean, like I said, you can leak something that be accurate, and you know what people say? You're absolutely wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Then it happens, and nobody comes back and be like, "Hey, man, great job." You know what I mean? So it's like that's why I just keep a lot of stuff to myself, and then when it happens, I be like, I just use it as a way of kind of like having a better informed opinion about something. But there is literally no advantage to telling something that before everybody else knows. There's just no advantage.
I really think when it comes to the free agency market and stuff like this, I think it's a fluid situation. So some can look real true before they sign that paperwork, and then other new information come about, and now it's no longer true. I think it's just a fluid situation. Like, okay, he looked like he finna sign here, then a new offer come in. I think the phones just be working, and I think it be moving double speed. So I ain't gonna lie, I don't really know if you could just say, okay, they wrong or they lying. I think sometimes the deal just don't go through.
Facts, or you You go meet a dude and you be like, dang, you look like Max Crosby. I thought I was talking to Max Crosby, and you look like Max Shelby. 50 pounds, you know what I mean? Like stuff, you know what I mean? Like it's literally like going on a blind date. Like imagine talking to somebody on the internet for 2-3 months and then you finally go see them. Your expectations are going to be one thing and reality is going to be a whole different. Don't mean they lied. That just means they posted old pictures of themselves. That's all it is.
But salute to everybody, man. We got 1,000 things to discuss. We got Boss Show Me in the building. We got Landlord in the building, Wes. You know, we gonna come together and we just gonna talk through this shit, man. So let's start, man. Let's just go down the list, man. First order of business that happened today. We woke up. We knew it was free agency eve. Like something gotta happen. And the Dallas Cowboys did make a move. It was just not a move that I wanted. Like, I ain't gonna sit here and lie, sugarcoat nothing. I personally got on the phone. Well, I personally got on the phone and talked to Boss and said that Rashawn Gary wasn't shit. Right? Me and Landlord did the work. We ain't even dropped the video yet. Me and Landlord got a video of us watching film on Rashawn Gary and Quiddy Pay. Quiddy Pay, it was ass. No, matter of fact, Rashawn Gary was booty, and Quiddy Pay was like the booty juice. Like, you know when you squirt a little bit in your pants? Like, that's how bad Quiddy Pay was.
Quiddy Pay was the worst one out of all of them to me.
Like, out of everybody we watched, bro, like, I don't know how that man got that bad. I don't know how that man got that shit. But Quiddy Pay was god awful when I watched this footage from this year. Now,
Does that say more about Quiddy Pay or more about the DN market? Which one says the most about it?
Jalen Phillips has got $20 million. Yeah, it say a lot about the market. Like, they are desperate. Yeah, they desperate.
Yeah, that shit ugly, man.
Yeah, so, and listen, I'm not going to sit here and act like he is just the worst player. Rashawn Gary, I'm being slightly hyperbolic. It wasn't great film compared to the other people that I've seen. You know, I watched Chase on film.
Can I jump in real quick?
Go ahead.
Just on what you just said, because people got to really know your personality. Like, we rock with you, so that's why we call you Bullet. Like, we call him Bullet because he got no gray. He black-white, you know? So I think what happened with Gary is a role player that got a lot of hustle. That's why he get a lot of pressures, and he plays hard enough to kind of luck in half his sacks and then make half the other sacks on his own, which I agree with your analysis on that because I graded it today, just like we graded all of them based on what did we say? Athletic sacks and cleanup sacks. So
Doris Armstrong sacks.
Yes.
Hell yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Perfect.
Hey, that's my homie though. I gotta stop saying that.
No, that's what he did on tape. So that's a perfect metaphor. So what's up, Wes?
What's up with you, big homie?
Oh, chilling, brother. So when Henny, like, people don't realize Henny, Landlord, like, us combined, we've already watched, probably if we add up all the hours, about 8 hours of edge film alone. So we got a good feel of what these guys is in comparison to others. Like, if we added up here, we looked at 9.
Easily. Yeah.
Like, we looked at 9 and we looked at them the same way. We graded them the same way. We gave them mostly the same time, except probably at the end. So we know what he is. So what it really says, and I ain't mean to get long-winded, and I'm gonna go back to shutting up. What it really says to me is that we just got more work to do.
Yeah, he can't be your lead horse, dog.
No.
Like, if you and listen, I'll be fair. There's some edges you had last year that he's better than. You know, at least he had a better season than, I should say. Like, he had a better season than Dante Fowler did last year. It doesn't mean he's an overall better player, but that particular year, you know, because of what he did in the run game, because I will give him credit, he's a very good run defender. But, you know, I wasn't really looking for that when I was looking for my edges. I needed pass rush. We already got the top rushing defense when we got Quentin Williams. And you go check the metrics, you were number one in almost everything at that point. So, you know, I wasn't tripping on run defense, but he, like you said, he got a high motor, he hustles, he plays the run, and he'll get you some sacks. You know what I'm saying? But there's a reason that they spent the 12th overall pick on this man and giving them all this time to develop, and they still felt like the best thing to do was to trade away their future for Michael Parsons. If he was that kind of game-changing edge, he would still have his ass in Green Bay. If he was of that caliber of pass rusher, you would have to trade a first-round pick to get him or some shit. He is not that, but he is a serviceable pass rusher that can be in a room. But he should not and cannot be your primary guy, leading things off. He's not a Michael Parsons kind of pass rusher. He's not a Trey Henderson kind of pass rusher. He's not a Max Crosby, a Will Anderson, none of that shit. Like, he a rotational edge, and the Dallas Cowboys got more work to do. Now, granted, they're positioned very well in the draft. Like, they might be eyeing people to draft the draft at this point. They might be eyeing a Reuben Bain or a Cassius Howell or the boy Mason out of Oklahoma. They might be eyeing one of the edges coming out that fit the system of what they like to do. Still, though, like, we're just talking about an acquisition. Cool. Like, you got somebody that's better than what you had at the bottom of your roster, but it doesn't elevate what you were overall.
Yeah, and then also, I think too, like, man, you got to see. I try to use practical analogies because, I think Jesus used them. You know what I'm saying? So if you understand it, sometimes it's meant for you to understand. If it don't, it's not meant for you to understand, right? But we got to remember, man, like, when you meet a young lady and she about to be your girlfriend, no matter what her past is, you're always hoping that it's going to be better with you. You always want to hope that you're going to be the deciding factor of why she's going to be, why she's going to be that best person for you. So, to a degree, like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that hope, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I think the Cowboys when you get a new defensive coordinator and a guy, you want to get him pieces, or at least what I used to do when I used to be a district manager for a company. I'm not going to say their name because I sued them and won. I would hire all my homies, like, at least for the first 60 days. Like, if I didn't know you, bro, you was not about to be one of my store managers. Why? Because it's not really about your talent. It's about the other T word, trust. I need someone that I can trust to give my things that I'm going to say in examples and be able to translate that into what practically is happening out there on the football field. Now, is there better talent? Yes, but I don't want him coaching every, like, at some point I want him to be able to, it's a difference between coaching and instructing. When you're coaching someone, that means you're taking them from 0, trying to get them to 100. When you're instructing, you're taking someone from 40. They already kind of got a synopsis or understanding of what you're trying to do, and you're just trying to go in that direction. So this might be your guy that kind of helps with the translation. And does he have some upside? Yes, the upside is this. At 32 teams evaluate this dude and said that you have first round talent. That means you have it somewhere inside you. You know what I'm saying? So part of this free agency football thing is all about thinking, is this the guy that can get it out of him? So it's like, if you trusted Christian Parker to be your defensive coordinator and for him to install this thing, then we got to give him a little trust, just like, and then listen to me. The last dude brought in a bunch of dudes that was trash that he knew. I ain't gonna say nobody's name because some of these dudes are still on the team. But what's the boy name? The boy that just went to San Francisco. He brought in his gardener. He brought in his landscaper. He brought in the dude that sew his shirts. He brought in like 3-4 people that he knew. Why? Because you only have like 5 months. Like, people be realizing this is a different year, but you really only have like 6 months. You know what I mean? You have like 5 to 6 months to translate what you're trying to do into something you want to happen. While at the same time, you're going from one defensive scheme to a whole different defensive scheme. I believe if the Cowboys weren't switching their defensive scheme, because, I've been kind of out the loop, but I heard that the Cowboys was going to a 3-4 defense. The last time we did that, we sucked. I'm just being honest with you.
It was over Zoom. Remember, it was during the pandemic.
Exactly. But guess what? I like the fact that Christian Parker's like, you know what, man? Listen, the Cowboys got so much stuff that we got to fix on defense. I need some guys that I can just flat out trust in this locker room. So maybe this isn't necessarily about the talent, but maybe this is about a guy that he can actually trust. Why? Because he don't know Sam Williams. He don't know he don't know the defensive line. He don't know none of these. Well, you know Kenny Clark. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, also think about this. Before this guy right here, you had one guy on the defense that you had. Guess what you have now? You got two. Two is always better than one. You know what I'm saying? So, like we trusted Christian Parker, I'm just going to trust Christian Parker that he kind of know what he's doing. I'm not going to trust the player because I don't know the player. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to trust Christian Parker and give him the same rope to hang himself that I gave Eberflus when he brought in, what the boy name? Them two dudes that was not good. The linebacker. Come on. And y'all was saying Jack Sanborn was supposed to be Max. He was supposed to be Luke Kuechly out this month. You know what I mean?
The only thing they had in common was their skin tone, man.
But sometimes, like when you take on a new job and you got 11 different positions you gotta coach or get right. Sometimes you be like, bro, and now instead of having 10, I got 9. I got 9 people I got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm going to say this one thing because I do understand what you're saying, and that sort of concerns me at the same time, though, because both the people that we brought in so far are guys with sponsors on the team. Like, even in the case of like Rashawn Gary, he got like 3 different sponsors on the team. You know, he was with Christian Parker, he was with Ansley, and our brother, the Ghost Rider, he already trains with this man. So there were probably 3 people already on the team that vouched for this man to bring him in here. The same thing that can be said for Jalen Thompson, because he was just with Ryan Smith who we brought over. So you're right. I'm not necessarily sure I agree with the approach in this standpoint because there's only so many roster spots. But they did bring in people that they know and trust. You know what I'm saying? They did bring in people. And yeah. I probably would have, and that's the thing. Do I go with somebody that I watched their tape and I feel was better? And is flat out a better player? You know, probably even cheaper maybe. Do I go with somebody with the talent and the being and everything else? Or do I bring in somebody that I know? You know, and that's the thing. Because I think there were better options, you know, available to your point. We looked at remember that we almost drafted Caleb Vaughn chasing over CD Lamb a couple years back. You remember that shit? Well, he finally is worth a quarter now. He's finally a good football player now, and he's on the open market, right? You got guys that can come in and contribute that you probably even have to give assets to get, and you know you make a move like that to bring in your partner. Now I get it. You know you want somebody that can help translate the scheme. But when you had the opportunity to actually do that at the Mike linebacker position with Dean, you let him go. You let yourself get outbid by the Raiders, and that's actually the person that's gonna help you control your back end. So I understand your point, and it looked like they're actually doing that too. But the real question I have is that the right approach? And I'm just gonna pass that question around to everybody.
I mean, I put it to you like this, right? I don't know if OJ did it, but I understand. That's all I'm gonna say. I understand. Yeah, I understand, brother. She was riding a whole nother man in your Ferrari, hair down in the air. I understand. I understand. Listen to me. It beats sometimes like, and let's just be real, right? The Dallas Cowboys don't really keep nobody. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just because we traded for someone doesn't necessarily mean if it works out. The Cowboys showed me last year, just because you go get somebody don't mean he gonna finish the season. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel that like sometimes you just put familiar faces in the room. So when you walk in the room, you at least have a guy that you ain't got to learn how to say his name. You know what I'm saying? And you know, was there better talent out there? I believe there's always better talent out there. But sometimes, like, you know, man, I just feel like you got to give them a little, I think this is more on the defensive coordinator. I'm saying this. I don't believe if Christian Palmer was our defensive coordinator, I don't believe this guy's here. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen to me. The fact that the Dallas Cowboys signed 2 people on day 1 of free agency, I tip my hat off on them. Listen, I got to, because for the last 10 years, we've been cooking on week 3. You know what I'm saying? We've been getting the Jeffro Nickersons and dudes that you ain't never even heard of before, let alone getting a guy on the so like the fact that we are actively trying to do something. Sometimes, man, you got to take your wins where you can get them. You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely believe there was people out there. I think there was guys out there was probably better than him, though. I would definitely agree with you on that. But I think this was more about your defensive coordinator. I think if your defensive coordinator wasn't who we believe he is, then he probably isn't here.
All right, Boss, what about you?
I think sometimes you do bring in a lesser player if you do trust this guy to be a communicator to and a walking example to your doctrine. That happens, right? So, Eric Kendricks was starting to lose a step, but Zimmer pulled him off the plane going to San Francisco because he had other younger linebackers that he needed to get on track. But he also could still play, and then we know Eberflus pulled in Sanborn, right? Because Sanborn wasn't the guy, but he, in terms of athletically, right? But he was the guy that was familiar with Eberflus and was going to be that communicator's guy. Sometimes you need that type of guy, and it's just too early to judge, So to say that you don't go with the better guy, you go with the better guy. I would say go with the better guy every time, and I wouldn't guess it or even bring in a coach guy over the better guy. I would rather go with a better guy stranger over coach a guy that I know that's not as good. That's just me. Like, I depend on your playmaking, so I trust the work, and I trust your eyes, and I don't want a situation like this to make us timid. Like, because we do feel the pressure of fans. We feel the pressure of fans wanting us to be positive and stuff. And we can be honest without being negative, right? So to me, to make this thing into a positive is to be just honest and say, hey, we see him as a role player, a very good role player that can be kind of like a walking example to the team. But we also still don't have that lead dog, and we should be aggressive about getting it, because we did not settle for a second for the one text that they was trying to push on us last year. We didn't settle. Like the moment that we got out of the draft, we all, boxed over Booker. We celebrated after Pickens. We gave that about 2 weeks worth of celebration, and we went right to working on that one. So I think this needs to be the same situation, to where we just be honest on what we believe we saw from our analysis, and we push for the best that we can get. And to me, I want to put out a name out there, Kayvon Thibodeau. I want us to actually start pushing, if you believe it. But from the film that I saw, that's our best chance of getting lucky. Like, I put it like this. I'd rather take a Jordan, right? I'd rather take the ghostwriter and put him with the traits of a Thibodeau than the traits of Gary. And I think, because if you put him with those traits, we might get the full upside of a top 5 guy, especially when you put him side by side Quentin Williams. The Dallas Cowboys, to me, just need to keep working. We need to keep fighting. And no, I don't apologize for saying what my eyes see.
All right, landlord.
I think he cut out.
Land, you alive?
I think he dropped by accident. He's still, it's still showing that he's on there.
Damn, okay.
And somebody said I heard his tape was boo-boo. It's not boo-boo, because his effort is good. It's just what happened is it's like, bro, if you go out, ain't nobody gonna be really excited about the 8 best looking.
Yeah, I agree. You guys, I ain't gonna let y'all listen. Y'all look. You guys, I'm not in a position to like say to speak on the tape. So I'm just kind of like speaking on what the organization was thinking out. And you guys, when I make this statement, I'm not by any means saying that I agree with it. I'm just saying I think I kind of understand why he's in a Dallas Cowboy uniform.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand too. Yeah, because they do stuff like that. So no, you're not wrong. You know, like a lot of people, you talk about bringing in people that they trust. They bring in people that they trust. He got a lot of people that will vouch for him. You know what I'm saying? So I understand the thought process behind it. You know, I just think they might have needed to go a different direction. And listen, he might set me the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? He might make me look like a damn fool. Like Henny, you don't know shit, nigga. Go out there and get 10 sacks first time in his career. You never know. I know, and I hope he does that, man, because that's better for the team if the people that you don't believe in succeed your expectations. You know, that's better for the team. I mean, they're contributing in a way that you didn't expect them to.
Yeah.
But you know, I just don't need the Dallas Cowboys to rest on their morals. You know, I need them to consider guys like Chase, to consider guys like hell, Joey Bosa, old ass, was out there hooping last time I looked at him.
Yep.
Like, there's still guys out there that you could bring in, you know, that can have value for this football team. And I know it's early. You know what I'm saying? It's early, and we'll talk about the other guy too. So we did get a safety for the first time in 11 years. They don't even value safety, and they brought one in at $12 million APY. So we'll talk about that next. Matter of fact, I'll start with you, boss, and I'll give it over to Wes, man. What are your thoughts about the Dallas Cowboys adding Thompson, safety out of Arizona?
Well, it's another guy we've done work on. So it goes back to what we all said before. We called him an upgrade over Donovan Wilson. We talked about his range. We talked about that he seems to be a sure tackler. He can be a little bit stiff at times, but he shows great courage. Very good youthful safety. Like, so we got better there. That's where I can say, like, emphatically, we're better as safety. You know, so I don't have anything like really bad to say. The only thing I say is this: Minka was better on tape.
So is Donovan Wilson still on the team or what?
No, Donovan Wilson was an unrestricted free agent. He is on the open market. He need a job somewhere. And the way he played, you know, he might not have a job. Because nobody that was a Dallas Cowboy free agent has been signed by a different team yet. Nobody cares to sign our people right now.
Well, nobody on our defense have coming. You listen to me. You were on the worst defense in the NFL last year, so there's nobody on our team that's probably even worthy of calling. You know what I mean, except for the dudes that we just added in the middle of the season. Probably Quentin Williams is the only person that's worth calling. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if Trevon Diggs got a job right now, and he got released from the Packers. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think anybody on our defense. To be honest with you, outside of George Pickens, I don't believe there's anybody on our team that would have deserved a franchise tag. Like, I don't even think he deserves a franchise tag, to keep it real. But I'm just saying, talent-wise, there's no one that was good enough to even have that conversation. There's no one on our defense right now, I believe, that's good enough to have a first-day free agency unless we release Quentin Williams. If Quentin Williams is still on the team, then yeah, there's nobody on our defense that would deserve that.
You about right though, because
both Diggs brothers are unemployed. That's crazy.
Right? They can get their wish to play together now if they wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm gonna keep it real, man. That's why, hey, listen to me. That's why I be preaching, man. We do not take deals on our first extensions. I'm sorry. The first contract, that first extension that you get, that's the money that you gonna buy your mama a house with. You ain't buying your mama a house with that first contract money because you don't even know if you're gonna get through that first contract yet. I mean, you gotta remember your rookie deal is based off of what you did in college. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I understand why these dudes be holding out and getting the money, that max money, because in Dallas, you ain't even finishing these contracts.
You ain't never lied. But Len, I missed you on the last one. What are your thoughts about the Dallas Cowboys signing Thompson?
Well, I think he's better than what we had. You know, I really would have preferred Minka, but I guess they didn't see it the way I saw it. So I can't get mad at them for not selecting who I wanted. I gotta forgive me. It is pouring down the wild bit. I could barely. But I would have rather got Minka Fitzpatrick, to be honest. But to me, it looked like Jalen is more of a box safety, right?
Damn, I was like,
That's for the Rocks.
Yeah,
good Lord.
he got a little versatility, but he more of a box safety.
Yeah, so maybe Christian see him as the star position where he was talking about.
And think about this. Go ahead. I'm
what
sorry.
You think about that? No, go ahead.
Now repeat the last thing because you kind of on my end it took like a 15-second I couldn't hear you for 15 seconds. So say that last thing you said again. The question you said.
I was saying, do y'all think the Jalen Thompson guy is the star position that Christian Parker tried to like the nickel guy? Is that who he looking for or what?
Yeah, I mean, I think also look at the picture we have up there right now. The picture that you have of him right now. What else do we notice that stands out on his chest?
Oh, he a captain.
Yeah. Who's your captain of your defense right now?
Shit.
I don't
exactly.
The nickel.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that the Cowboys are about to do something dramatic. You're switching your defense to something that that you haven't done successfully in a very long time in Dallas. I don't think we've been a 3-4 defense since
2020.
Yeah, I'm about to say before Jalen Smith. Had to be before Jalen Smith. So that was, But I'm saying successfully, not just an experiment. That was an experiment. You can't even count that, man, because that was COVID year. That was just a weird situation. We was literally sending people YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? They literally learned the 3-4 defense based on a Boss Cowboy breakdown. Like literally.
Yeah.
Like for real. Like that's how I learned it. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's like,
you know what I mean? Saying you don't think he a nickel.
No.
Box safety.
I mean, like, not from what we saw. Like we put on Cooper DeJean for him to be the model, and their games are different. You got one guy playing in a lot of space, and you got another guy that's kind of half space, especially sideline space, but then also a guy that sometimes get lined up on some matchups, like Cooper DeJean was on some tough matchups way more than Thompson in terms of where they was playing and how they was playing. I wouldn't trust Thompson to get down there and have to cover. I wouldn't trust it. Like not in a long period of time. I saw some plays made, but I wouldn't want to keep putting him in that situation with a more agile guy. The good thing about him is that he's athletic enough, but I'm not sure if you can just hide him for a long period.
But one thing I'm
looking.
Say, it don't stop you from drafting somebody like Caleb Downs if he do fall to you. So then you can mix and match some things. You can switch their responsibilities around. Because I think that Caleb Downs might be able to play a lot of nickel slot for you if you wanted him to, because of his versatility and athleticism. So, and listen, I can't be sitting here depending on no rookie no damn way. But I'm just saying, if you get the opportunity and they overthink it again, they let that fire ass safety fall like they do every damn year. Like you got a better safety room, and then you would have a real legit person that can play the star for you. But that's just me wishing and hoping on a star at that point. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really think you are, man. I don't think you're wishing and hoping. The only way that you might be wrong is if the trend of safety is starting to creep back up. And I'm not sure if that's happening, right? We would have to look around the league. But the trends that you notice happen. Like you and Landlord noticed the trend of receivers going early last year and the year before.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so undeniable that I couldn't even fight y'all on it. I called y'all sinners for that. And evil heathens. But I couldn't deny it, and it happened like that on draft day. It happened like that. Like y'all predicted it was gonna be a run, and it just makes sense because a lot of teams trying to stay away from paying Pickens types. If I can draft a guy in the first and he pan out, right, then I don't have a big ticket receiver on my book. I got 5 years worth of rights on a hopefully dope guy. So now I don't doubt your trends. I don't even think you wishing upon a star. If anything, you probably super realistic on him slipping because it's already been a lot of leaks about it, injury and stuff that cause scouts to kind of get skittish and not want to put their job on the line. When you start hearing about the knee, what's the term that was going on with his knee? Degenerate or something. Basically his knee like it's breaking down, So, so that could happen. But I would just say on day one though with Thompson, it's just gonna be one of those where I see him as a solid starter, just a good starter. I don't see massive playmaking yet. Like I don't see it like a major ball guy. I see a guy that's just gonna be kind of reliable, and sometimes that's all you need back there. That's all you need back there. We all want playmakers, but yeah, he's an upgrade to, and that's a step in the right direction. And I like the fact that this is coming from the back end coach, right? You have a personal coach, and like Wesco said, you saw that C on his chest. Those type of traits is kind of like I'm bringing in guys that I feel like will be able to spread my culture, my way of doing it, my style of doing it, like all of that kind of stuff. Like my tempos at practice. These are the things that these guys already know about the coaches, and they target it and they got it. So the only fear that I would say is, and I think everybody should agree with me on this. I think we saw a little bit too much sponsorship last year. And I would want them to kind of do like what they did with the coaching, where they spread a wide net and they got the most qualified guys, right? I don't want this to become, okay, we pick qualified coaches, but now the coaches are kind of moving like politicians, where they over here like, let me go get the guys that I like, the guys I'm familiar with, versus like you did with coaches. You got the most qualified guy. They got qualified strangers as coaches. I think they should do the same thing with the players. Go trust your eyes. Go trust interviewing these guys. Don't trust that, hey, I was in a building with this guy and I like him and he has good attitude and all that kind of stuff. Because I think you can miss out on dope talent when you like that.
Yeah, I could definitely agree with you on that aspect as far as missing out on talent. To be honest with you, the more y'all talk about it, he sound like a replacement for Malik Hooker while he up here celebrating 10 years in the NFL. Salute to him, but god dog, man, when are we gonna call it quits? That's all I'm saying. Or when we gonna call it quits on him? I mean, I'm not saying that it's not, I'm saying there's not, other positions, but I think Malik Hooker in my mind has always been like Jeff Heath. If Jeff Heath is your best safety on your team, you're probably in trouble. You know what I'm saying? If Malik Hooker is your best safety on your team, you're probably in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like that can't happen. Like there was times last year where our defense literally missed Malik Hooker. Like we were literally like, oh my God, when is Malik coming back? Nah, bruh, we need that. Malik Hooker cannot be our best safety on the team. Like that just can't happen. So I think, to a degree, in my opinion, he sounds more like an upgrade to him, even though I know we need another strong and another guy that can be in the box, but he really sounds like an upgrade to Malik Hooker, to be honest with you. Because, I mean, if you bring in if you go draft Caleb Downs, Malik Hooker's on the sidelines.
So, hey, I'm gonna do a little exercise with y'all real quick, man, while we all in here. And listen, we got up to over 400 people across all platforms, man. There's like 410 people in here right now. So the nation
We
really
can't even
did
see
want
your
to hear
face,
this
man.
shit.
Let me see your face, man. I ain't seen your. Let me see your face. Show your face.
Hold on. I'm up here chilling, man. I'm up here parlaying. I'm up here wasting
Oh,
my
okay, my
time.
bad. I made your private business public. My bad. I thought you was at your computer.
Nah, you Gucci, man. You Gucci. But nah, this is the list of the best available free agents that are remaining. Right. Unless somebody done got signed since we got on the show, these are the best available free agents. I want each of y'all to pick two names off of this list and why. I'm gonna start with Boss. I'm gonna go to Lynn. I'm gonna go to West, and then I'll go last, man. So, Boss, pick two names off this list and tell me why you want them.
The two names that I want off this list right now is I'm a cheat and do three.
Go ahead.
Trey Hendrickson, Chason, and Tariq Woolen. Doing them right now.
And
And
elaborate.
if I had to choose one edge, I'm going Trey.
Understood.
But if I'm trying to go good price, if I can't fit it in because he's too expensive, I'm going Chason.
Oh, can I go?
You go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm about to just start some controversy. That's what I like to do, man. It's Monday. We ain't got nothing to do. We ain't y'all got jobs, but y'all can go your jobs for a couple more hours so y'all can clean all this mess up. First off, because they all gonna be cheap. You know what I'm saying? So I'm shopping at the in the bottom barrel. So give me Dallas Gobert. Give me him. Why? Because my quarterback always does good with a bunch of tight ends. And guess what? I want to put it back in Jesus' hands. You know what I'm saying? So give me that tight end right there. Give me that tight end right there. Because my tight ends, I mean, ASAP Ferg.
Would be dope.
Huh?
The offense would be dope.
Yeah, to be dope. Because, man, listen to me.
Oh.
You listen to me. I know one thing for sure. Dak, listen to me. If you go get Dallas Gobert, technically, that from the starting point, that will be the best tight end that Dak Prescott has had. Now, has there been other tight ends that he's developed into really good tight ends?
Nah, that'd be the dopest one.
But that would be the best tight end that he's ever, like, from day one.
Yeah, he get loose.
He get loose. He get loose. So I'm gonna go get him. Then
that's outside the box.
I'm about to go get Devin Lloyd. Why? Because he's obvious. I'm also go get. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this one right here. Listen to me. This is my home. I ain't gonna have too many friends after these podcasts, man. But I just don't.
Take the three.
I got two more names I want. These are cheap. These are cheap players that I'm gonna go get. I don't even want to say this. Man, I'm gonna go get. I'm on date like in 2 weeks. Because he's still gonna be free because he under 5'11". I'm probably gonna bring in Kyler Murray. You want to know why? Because my backup quarterback, who is he? And my quarterback is outside of the fact that the offense is gonna keep him standing up. I want to be able to take Dak out for a couple plays and run the ball from the quarterback position because that is an aspect that we have a hard time stopping. So it's like we need to be able to. I want to be able to do that to someone else aspect. Now I'm not asking him. Now obviously I believe he's going to probably want way a lot of money, but whatever. But I'm just saying if he's cheap, why not? He's going to be your best backup quarterback. If something happens to Dak Prescott, my season keeps going. You know what I'm saying? I can't be in a position where it's like Dak goes down or he misses a couple games and everything goes to hell because the math says that gonna miss a game or two. You know what I'm saying? Now, these last couple years, we've been getting kind of lucky, but we were on a little track where he was missing a game. So give me a solid backup quarterback that don't need developing. And when something else goes through, we can still think that, man, all right, we're going to do halfway something. You know what I'm saying? And then also, I'm also replacing another dude right now that the Cowboys probably ain't going to bring him back. Why? Because of personal reasons. But go get me Nahshon Wright, bro. Like, what is you talking about?
Yeah,
like,
that's a good one. I kind of regretted not picking him.
Yeah, like, what is we talking about? Like, go get Nahshon Wright and bring him.
Pick like 7 niggas now.
I know, damn, man.
But they cheap. Listen, it ain't my fault. Listen to me.
Like I went 3. This motherfucker.
Yeah, but you went 3. But listen. But you went 3 expensive dudes.
I gave you your 3 though, Wes.
You got 3 expensive dudes.
Yeah, that boy West, man. That boy, man, picked up the whole bag,
I'm gonna let you keep your 3. Landlord, you pick. Hold on, I'm gonna read the super chat first. Then I'm gonna let landlord.
If you go cheap, you can get more. That's all I'm saying. You go cheap, you can get more. That's all I'm saying.
You ain't lied. So real quick, so
man, but you pick a quarterback, bro. No, that's expensive, bro. Like, come on, man.
I know.
And you pick Nahshon Wright. Nahshon Wright gonna cost a bag.
Hey, real quick. Salute to Outpo Dog with the 10-piece, man. He said, great discussion and content, doggies. Gary doesn't have a motor, hence the lack of impact. Though he's serviceable, Thompson appears to be an enforcer and a teamer as noted with the captain label. So salute to him. Also, that got you 2 raffle entries, man. We doing raffle entries on all 3 platforms. Wes don't know it yet, but he in a raffle that's already been paid for. So if you donate to Wes and you send $5, you know he will send you, like, you win, you'll get a jersey. $5 per raffle entry, you know, and if you send $20, you get 5 entries, man. So this it's been going on my page. It's been going on landlord page. It's going on West page. So y'all make sure y'all donate, send, and yeah, we gonna send jerseys out. But yeah, man,
Y'all got to get out y'all feelings about Nation Wright, because at the end of the day, the Dallas Cowboys did not give him an opportunity. The Chicago Bears did, and the boy Sean. You can't take that from him. Like, you cannot take that from him. Like, some of the stuff that y'all putting in the comment box just let me know that y'all didn't really watch that boy last year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
real talk.
Like, Nation Wright would probably be your best outside corner right now if you put him on this team. Like,
but hey, real quick, Land, what's your 3 people, man? If you're alive, if you're busy, let me know something. But if you're still available, let me know your 3 free agents from this list, Land.
Why Joey Bosa ain't on the list? He ain't available no more.
He available. It just wasn't in the list that they posted, but he available.
Okay, well, give me of course Trey Henderson and probably Devin Lloyd. But if Trey too high, I want Chayson. I really want Chayson. I want 2 of them.
Took 3.
I want 2 of them.
I didn't even take Trey Henderson.
I want Chayson and Trey Henderson for real. But yeah, if I had to pick a third, it'll probably be shit. I might mess around and get Nation Wright or either Decker. But we just restructured, so we good on that.
Still, yeah. So I'm gonna get my 3, and those y'all all gave great answers. Like, but I'm gonna get my 3. I'm gonna start with one that I feel like Boss should have said, because he been trying to get a running back committee. Rachaad White from the Buccaneers. Like, I would come and pair Rachaad White with Javonte, so they could be a 1-2 punch. I like Rachaad White a lot. You know, he got overshadowed by the boy that they had picked up. Your guy, matter of fact, landlord. What was his name out of Oregon? Whatever. The running back they picked up. The Bucks did, but he got overshadowed by him and lost his gig. But I would bring in Rachaad White to bolster the running back position, and then with my other 2 selections.
Can I say real quick? I love what you just said. Like, love it. Like, for real. Because see, the way you building, I just want to just add to what you said. The way that you building might be exactly what we need if we have edge by committee. That's a good idea.
Yeah, hell yeah. If you gonna rock like that, like you gonna probably need to keep some folks off the field. If your defense questionable,
need 2 dope backs.
Yeah, and your defense questionable, just make sure they don't play a lot. That's what we did in 2016, 17, 18. Keep the niggas off the field.
Keep them off the field. Keep them rested.
So you know what that means? That means you need, if you're going to keep them off the field, 2016, you know what our biggest aspect of 2016 was? We were the number 1 team in 3rd down conversion. And you want to know why? Because look how many times.
Third down.
Because we avoided 3rd down. We never was on 3rd down. We was first, second.
Running the ball, pounding with Zeke.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's so true.
And Zeke and Morris. It wasn't just him.
Oh yeah, we
were running. Everybody got carries in that.
Hey, boss, this is our subject. I promise I'm gonna give y'all my 2 in just a second. Mm-hmm. But the teams that were supposed to get Jeremiah Love have picked up running backs. The Chiefs just signed Kenneth Walker, the Super Bowl MVP, and then the Saints, you know, they went out and got Travis Etienne. So like the 2
somebody probably gonna pound that. They gonna pound with somebody. That'll be crazy.
It might be us. It's his point. I feel you. Like, so like he's saying, like the teams that's ahead of us that need a running back just fill them holes. And usually in the draft, when they do that, they don't draft.
Cause they pay them niggas a lot of money.
I will fight everybody if we draft Jeremiah Love. I'd be like, screw that defense at that pick. No lie.
So let me get your back on this, Henny, and say this. If we just once we get through free agency, and let's say we don't got our lead dog edge, we go tell the truth. This is line season though. It's a lot of people go make it seem like we good at edge, even if we not, right?
We definitely not.
We go have to, if we don't get that lead dog edge, we gotta push Love, bro. Like we have to push Love before the draft, bro. We have to push that. And see, I know we go do good in it because we all believe in it. Like all four of us. Like all four of us equally know that would be dope as shit, bro.
Hell yeah.
That would make Pickens and them unstoppable too. Like this is like this is why. Oh man, I don't want to cuss.
Go ahead. Do you know what show we on? You don't
I do, man. But like, I want to go really off. I'm trying to be tempered. This is what aggravates me on people that be like knocking Love at 12. Like, if you can't really understand that Love with a 4.3, mixed with Williams, and how you would have to get that box to come up, and what would that do to CeeDee Lamb and Pickens? Because you got now an 8-man box, and how you would extend Dak's career, dog. 5 years easy.
Damn, boss, look, name me somebody better on the play action than Mr. Ryan Dakota Prescott.
Nobody.
One of the best in the business. And you know how
I would probably believe our
our
offense can win it then, bro. Like I've been fighting y'all on that weapon shit. But if we got Love, I would start saying offense win championship.
Well, I mean, hey, listen to me.
Look, everybody told me I was crazy when I said draft Bijan, when I said draft skills. Everybody said I was crazy, and them other teams drafted the hell out of them boys before we even sniffed them. So yeah, if Love there at 12, you would be a crazy fool if you pass up on that boy. I don't think he is quite Bijan. I think he like a half a notch under Bijan. That's how high I think of Jeremiah Love. No lie.
And think about this, you know, offenses don't have to win championships, but they can surely get you there and have your defense win you one game. That's it. You know what I mean? My offense gonna get me there. You know what I'm saying? They gonna definitely get me there, and then my defense gonna win me one game. Because you got to remember, man, the reason why they say defenses win championships, you wanna know why? Because you have 2 weeks to prepare for one team. So you got 2 weeks to prepare for one team. Yeah, your defense had better be ready. You know what I'm saying? Because they only playing one team, and you got a whole extra week. You know what I'm saying? So it's like in the championship, defenses is always going to, as long as there's a 2-week gap, that extra week makes a huge difference. Because you listen to me, teams can already figure out what you're doing in 1 week. That's what they're doing for 17 weeks out of the season. Then you give me 2 weeks to only have to focus on one team. Yeah, bro, you had better be able to figure it out. You had better be able to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's why I say my offense can carry me there. As long as my defense can win me one game, I'll be fine.
And I don't want us to be in the talking point of we got to go defense.
They got to do something in free agency then.
Yeah, and even if they don't, bro, if the best player out of 12, in my opinion, should never be a conversation about need. Not 12. Because the rarity of the talent that's up there, bro, you just got to get the best dude generally, and then say, hey, if we got to band-aid the rest, hey, that's the card we dealt with, how we built in free agency. But you don't pass up dopeness for need, bro, ever.
Yeah.
You ain't lying. Real quick, let me get the super chat, man. And listen, I think you already know that's hard, though. Love or Downs if they both there at 12?
Love.
Zeke was drafted to prolong Tony Romo's career. Tony Romo got hurt in a preseason game that he shouldn't have been playing in. Bad management by the Dallas Cowboys. Dak won't be in that same position.
I might go Downs.
It's hard, ain't it? It's a hard.
That's hard. Ooh.
Landlord.
Ooh. That'd be stupid. Hey, that would give you leverage to trade too, bro.
Yo,
boys don't want to hear that, but that's real.
Love or down? Ugh,
They both there. Love or down?
just because the defense needs so much fucking help, I'd probably just go Downs, man.
You sounded so dejected. You don't even believe that shit.
Nah,
I don't want to do it.
Nigga.
I don't want my defense to be this bad either. Shit.
Say, man, they'll be all right.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question? Listen, can I ask y'all a question? If think about this, if both these players, if you draft both these players and they end up being exactly who you drafted, who do you think the Dallas Cowboys would actually re-sign? An offensive player or a defensive player? Offense. So then you draft the offensive player because I don't want to draft Caleb Downs and then he goes
on his next contract.
But I'm just exactly that's because, bro, listen, if Caleb Downs ends up being everything we dream of him being, he's going to be a Patriot in 4 years, or he's going to be a Packer in 4 years, because that's exactly what they did to Micah Parsons. There's no reason Micah Parsons shouldn't have been on this team. But if Micah Parsons would have been on the offense, he'd still be on this team. The Dallas Cowboys
have no. We ain't finna sign no running back either, though.
We did before.
I mean,
we have a choice then.
To me, that's why we got to push for it, landlord. If we sit quiet, no. But if we do what we always do, when we hit them streets, bro, we generate talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody generate talk like when we come together, you know? So that's why I'm saying after free agency play out, if we see that we got edge by committee, it got to be pretty much, you know, campaigning love heavy and trying to find other running backs like Rashad White or something, you know. But we gotta feed that running game, and I think we gotta flood the streets with all the dope.
All right, I got one more. So we talk about edge by committee. Act like Trey Henderson's name ain't up there. Act like Trey Henderson's name ain't up there.
I'm cool on Trey Henderson. I'm just being honest with y'all too. I'm cool on him. I'm cool on him. I was cool on him and Max Crosby. And just to be honest with you, just because, like, I don't want to pay a guy to be what he wasn't last year. Like you pay a guy to go be something that he wasn't last year, and then he ends up not being that. Then you're looking at him like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna give Trey Henderson the type of money that he wants, then I'm sorry. Like, that's like I'm not. I just, and I know that he has legitimate reasons for the things that he's did. But man, listen to me. The future ain't always what we plan it to be. You know what I'm saying? So, and especially on defense, man, like, especially with all the changes there's so many, like, honestly, there's so many reasons why a defensive player could fail on this defense. Why? Because you have a new defensive coordinator, you got a new scheme. There's just so many different nuances that a player is going to have to come in and deal with. Whereas on offense, everything's the same. Everybody knows each other. You just got to go be who you are. That's it. It's plug and play on the offense. Why? Because everybody's the same people. On the defense, I don't know who my starting corners are right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know if, Downs, he might be a great player, but my question is, how great of a player is he going to be with so many moving parts happening in his first year? You know what I'm saying? That's why I think at 12, put a dude on the offense. Give Dak more weapons, because at the end of the day, they say love covers a multitude of sins, where you can take love out and put Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott covers a multitude of sins. We've been just like Tony Romo covered a multitude of sins. Everybody get mad at Tony Romo.
Wes, you really missed the opportunity to cook, because you said love covers a multitude of sins. The nigga we trying to draft the Jeremiah Love, man. You could have just tied that shit in, dog.
Hey, man, that's why I got you to throw it
up.
I thought he was gonna go crazy.
Man, I thought he was gonna dunk that thing, man. You should have dunked it for him, bro.
He just did.
Me too. I thought he did too.
Man.
Hey, he just did though. But I'm just saying, man, like, people get mad at how bad we were last year. Imagine if Dak didn't play 17 games last year, man. Like, where we'd have probably been the number one pick.
Boy, you gonna get a quarterback this year, that nigga do.
Exactly, man. So it's like, bro, Dak Prescott is good enough to cover how bad our defense is. So guess what? Give him more pieces. Because at the end of the day, I would rather give Dak Prescott a piece of at 12 than giving Christian Partner, who I don't even know is going to be I want him to be everything I want him to be. I do, but there's so much. And like, I don't want a guy coming in at 12 thinking that he has to help the entire defense. I want a guy that's adding to other great players. I don't think adding one great player to a bad defense is going to help us. I'm sorry. I think we need a multitude of guys. This is the problem that's going to take probably, and that's why I was okay with Christian Partner getting signed. Why? Because I was like, he's young. That means he's going to be here for a couple years because he's not going to be able to fix this defense in 6 months. Like I don't believe that he's going to be able to fix this defense, have us in this top 10. I don't even think you need a top 5 defense, but at least a top 10 to 15 defense in 6 months. I don't believe it, but I believe that the defense can be 20-ish. And Dak Prescott can just score a whole lot of points, which has always been the plan. Remember when we drafted Zeke, the Dallas Cowboys said, Jerry Jones said, well, the best defense is a good offense. You know what I'm saying? So keeping the defense off the field should be your number one objective. I don't even care if you get Trey Henderson. I don't care. The number one.
Hey, let me parlay that into my next thing. Then I started that with act like he.
Somebody say give Dak more. Hell yeah! If Patrick Mahomes can go get a Super Bowl MVP, you better watch your mouth. You better watch your mouth.
But hey, again, act like Trey ain't there. I'm gonna let y'all fix the pass rush, man. What does it out of this list? We just gonna take these two motherfuckers, then we go into the draft, man. Let's say that they do something like they trade for Patrick Queen, the linebacker. You got linebacker taken care of, and we gonna get 2 more pass rushers, and we done. Act like Trey ain't there. Who is y'all rocking with, man? And I know that you're gonna push for Kayvon Thibodeau, boss, and I don't blame you for it. But just like free agent options right now from this list, give me 2.
Yeah, Kayvon Thibodeau.
Thibodeau and I give me Thibodeau, give me Kayson, and give me Joey Bosa. Why not, man?
Nah, from this list, I'm going Chase Son.
I about to say y'all niggas don't see Thibodeau on here at all.
Yeah, I know. I was just messing with him. I'm gonna keep to the rules. Chase Son and Clowney actually.
That make a lot of sense. The nigga just had 8.5 sacks for you out like an hour
off the couch.
Yeah. I'm gonna get mine, man. It's definitely gonna be Chase on. I'm gonna fuck you up with one. Give me Von Miller. Give me Von Miller.
You looked at his film?
I looked at his sacks so far.
Okay, how it look?
He still look Von Miller every once in a while.
In the sacks. Okay.
And he is super 3-4. And he is super 3-4 dude. He is super 3-4 dude.
He is 3-4 dude.
He's a super.
I was looking at Bosa when he hit me with the link. So from what I've seen so far, he still got the power. He still got explosiveness. I can't tell you about the production because that ain't got nothing to do with me. Systems and situations is different.
Y'all be careful.
So I'll take Chase and Bosa.
And I ain't look at Von, so I can't say.
Yeah, Von Miller is 418 years old and still getting caught up in the club. So I mean, he still got it.
Yeah, I'm somebody that I'm not afraid of old. I do know there's such thing as, like y'all said, imperfectly corn. Y'all need to trademark it. Wake up sorry. That's a real thing. But one of those things that I try to watch for is there are those anomaly type of athletes too, right? Like Bobby Wagner's, like what was the Junior Seau, right?
I think Minka Fitzpatrick won. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, okay. I think Trey won. Henderson.
Terrence Newman played till he was down there 40.
Yeah, I think everybody should be judged on their individual merits and their game, bro. So Trey, like another dude that we'll all likely agree on, that he go age slow, Keenan Allen. Like, it's certain dudes, they ain't never win with athleticism anyway.
Mike Evans.
Yeah, like if you ain't like Mike Evans just a bully. That been his game. So I'm not afraid of age. Like now Joey does look aged. He don't look like old Joey, but he's still effective. He's still a quality technician if he can stay on the field.
Yeah. I mean, one thing about the 3-4 defense is you're not going to have pass rushers on the field when you think they're running the ball. When you think they're running the ball, you're going to be switching them linebackers out. So That's part of the reason why DeMarcus Ware left the Dallas Cowboys and went to the Denver Broncos, because he did not want to be on the field. I was alive when this happened. He did not really want to be on the field when the Dallas Cowboys were trying to stop the run. So where did he go? He went to the Denver Broncos, who only really put him on the field when they were pass rushing. And guess what he did? He flourished and he played longer and ended up winning a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying.
Now, I know you didn't bring it up, but when are we gonna get to work on the next wave of guys?
Shit, tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I'm down because we gotta look, man, because they gotta do something about pass rush. Linebacker has been wiped out too for the most part.
Has it?
Well, Drake, the one boy from Denver, just got released. So
Drake, they ain't looking at Drake Greenlaw from what was reported, but they missed out on Dean Quay Walker. Him and Quay Walker went to the Raiders together. That Georgia connection linked back up. Quincy Williams signed somewhere else. Bush signed somewhere else.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Damn.
A lot of the linebackers that we were high on are leaving the board already. Now, they floated some names. If they are actually in the market to trade for Jordan Brooks, I would like the acquisition. I like the Jordan Brooks a lot. I got to check the tape to make sure you ain't wake up sorry. But I like Jordan Brooks. Another name that they floated out was Patrick Queen. I don't know if he's just a name no more, because I was hearing bad things about Patrick Queen. I ain't went and checked the Carfax. So, they're floating names of trade candidates, and I know the Dallas Cowboys love to trade for people. So we'll see what they actually do about linebackers. But a lot of the guys on the open market that you have to compete for and haggle with, they're gone. Yeah, Quincy went to the Browns. You're correct. He went to the Browns.
I mean, and also, you might want, I also think about, the Cowboys got 2 first-round picks in this draft, so, maybe, also you may want to draft a guy who can also translate what you want to do with this, what you're gonna, I think what you're gonna do with that late pick. I don't see the Dallas Cowboys investing a early first-round pick into a defensive player. I just don't. And honestly, with their history, I don't even want them to, because I don't see the Cowboys getting a Micah Parsons style player in this draft outside of the Downs kid. And if he ends up being exactly who we say he's going to be, he's going to be here 4 years, and then we're going to trade him, and we're going to be right back in the situation that we're in right now. You know what I'm saying? So, give me a defensive player in the later first round, because then maybe if he becomes what we want him to be, he'll actually still be on the team. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
Or trade the pick, man. Go get an established player like this. If you see it, like if you want a defensive player and you're willing to draft one, you should have that. You should be okay with trading that same pick for an established one. At the end of the day, it's the same thing, but you're actually getting a little bit better. Why? Because you're getting guaranteed experience. You're getting someone that can actually do it in the NFL. So, I wouldn't, if you're okay with, drafting. I think what we got, pick 22.
20. We got pick 20.
We got pick 20.
What y'all giving up for Tibbs, though?
Huh?
What y'all giving up for Thibodeau?
A second?
We don't have one.
We don't got one.
We don't have
next year's.
We don't got that either.
Yes, we do. We got next year's second.
We got that for Quinn, didn't we?
No, we gave this one for Quinn.
Oh.
And I don't think the Giants want that. I think the Giants will talk about a 4th round pick. Last time I checked, they might try to hold us, but they will talk about a 4th round pick last time.
I think they go try to hold us, but if they don't, I give them a second, third, yeah. And and it makes sense to be even a 4th round pick because he on his 5th year.
Yep.
We paying for 1 year, bro. That's a very short rental. So nah, but man, I
mean, what did we get for what did we give up for George Pickens?
A third?
A third.
Yeah, I'm not giving up no 2nd round pick for him then. And then the Giants better not even ask for one. That dude got a big old knee, he got a knee brace on his arm. No, I ain't trying to hear that.
Wes.
Huh?
The dude dope, bro. Like,
I know he's dope. I know he's dope,
and
but
we need it, bro. Like, fuck them.
But we don't have it, so we're either talking about a first round pick or a third.
No. That's what I'm saying. Next year's second. Next year's second, bro.
I don't think the Giants are going to be interested in anything next year because they have a young quarterback and they got, you know what I'm saying, that they're trying to make moves with thugs.
No, I'm just saying what I'd be willing to offer.
I don't think that gets it done. I don't think next year's second round pick would get it done this year, especially on a guy that they. And if I think the Giants would definitely want something in this draft because the Giants should. If you're the New York Giants, you have to feel. Listen to me. When I say this, I'm speaking as if I was a New York Giants fan. Okay. If you're the New York Giants, you would have to think this is your year. This is your opportunity to make a move. The Dallas Cowboys are coming off of back-to-back no playoffs. Philadelphia Eagles are exactly who we thought they were. The Commanders are exactly who we thought they were. Like, come on, man. Like, if you're the New York Giants, you have to feel like we have the most electrifying team in our division right now. Like, if you're the Giants,
at the same time, to me, that's why you got to be aggressive with him. Like, because like whenever we try to play it fair, we lose. So it's like if you want to win, you got to get them something they can't say no to. Because that's what we did to the Raiders. Like when we got Amari, the Raiders said they were shocked we offered a one. Because he didn't look
2 years still left on his contract though.
Yeah, but I'm still saying they didn't expect a one, but it was so good they couldn't say no to it because we was in a bidding war for Amari, but we won it because we offered the most. And at that time, we was doing content together, me and you. And you remember that they basically felt like we got fleeced because his numbers was bad, his production was bad, like Thibodeau, but he had a high upside like Thibodeau, you know? So with the way that Parker needed to really get his defense to go off, and he would be a true lead dog.
Listen to me, boss. If they'll take next year's second round pick, I'm all for it. I would definitely do it. But I just feel like I would rather give them this year's third versus next year's second.
I agree.
We ain't got a third.
We don't have a third round pick.
Then why are we even going to the draft? Like, what is we doing?
We got two first, nigga.
I know. That's why I'm saying we're gonna be there for day one, and then we going home. What are you talking about?
Exactly. We might move down, bro. We might.
I love it because that means I only got to do draft content for one day. I love the Cowboys when they do stuff like that.
We gonna move down on one of them, bro. Almost.
But they might move. They might move down, but not even lead the second.
Hey, what team?
What is there a team? Seattle want to move up or something? Because they
is there a team that has two? Is there a team that has 2 second round picks this year?
Shit, I don't know. That's a good question.
Because if there's a team with 2 second round picks, give me your 2 second round picks and something next year, and I might give you that pick 20. Keep it real. Because then I get 3 top 100 players versus. Because bro, you're gonna get 2 first round picks and you don't see me to day 3. And the Dallas Cowboys have been working their music with them second round picks. So for pick 20, I'm selling it right now. I need 2 second round picks. I need a third. I need some Bluebell ice cream, and I need some number 2 from Chickadilly.
What's up on
Green?
They
don't know about Chickadilly.
What's up on Green?
Well, they gonna know because I'm gonna need that for that first round pick. They need to Google.
What up on who? Grenard?
Greenlaw.
He just got released.
Body different. Landlord nigga body different. That man always hurt. That's my Arkansas boy. You know, he played with the Razorbacks. He fucked up. He can't stay healthy.
So because he heard.
Well, then give him a contract that's conducive to that. You know what I'm saying? A one or two. Yeah, give him a 1-year deal. That listen, we didn't got kicked out of way more better establishments. You know what I mean? Like we didn't took chances on way worse of situations. So I mean, if the only thing I got to worry about is you staying healthy, I'll be okay with that. Like as long as you, and I like that you said that because versus you saying, oh, his production ain't good. So I'll because everybody gonna have a little something when they wake up. You know what I'm saying? You just give them a contract of that being conducive of the fact that, hey man, you got to show me that you can stay healthy, and then hey, then maybe we can do something.
Now listen, I understand that, but do you remember he tore his ACL running onto the field in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I remember Orlando Standrick tore his ACL playing around, walking on the field at training camp too. So I've seen stranger things. I've literally he was goofing around and was literally walking down the little ramp and tore his ACL. So I've seen, unfortunately, I've seen. I mean, and then listen to me. A lot of these guys that are available, they're available because of something. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're available. Have you ever seen a pretty? You that's just what it is. Like they're if she wasn't available. Like if Jay-Z, if you wake up and you hear Jay-Z just divorced Beyonce, yeah, you should be like, dang, Beyonce, she's so pretty. But at the back of your mind, you should be like, what did she do? Like a part of you should be like, what to get herself in this situation? You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't something that's natural and normal. So a lot of these dudes are in this position simply because they have a fatal flaw. We just got to make sure that we don't overpay past that fatal flaw and keep that in mind. That's part of the reason why I don't want Trey Henderson. Listen to me. I like him, but let somebody else take a chance on him for a year, then double back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not paying you for something that I want you to be. Because if that's the case, I got to give that respect to everybody.
What did the price come down then?
How old is he?
31.
Okay, no. If the price is not gonna come down, because if the price came down, he'd be a Cincinnati Bengal.
Shit, he don't want to play that no more.
Yeah, he do. He just don't want he do. He do. He just don't want that. He don't want what they offering. He definitely want to pay. If they gave him the money that he want, he would have no problem playing there.
But this the thing though, the league might decide he ain't worth that. If nobody give him what he wants, he not gonna just not play football again.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's when and guess what? That's what the Cincinnati Bengals is hoping. The Cincinnati Bengals is hoping that the NFL sets the market on him because they feel that he's overcompensating himself, which you should. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna bet on yourself and want the max, but they're hoping that the league and the free agency convince him that you're not worth it. Okay? That you're not worth it. But you can come on back here and we'll give you a hometown discount and blase. You know what I mean? Whereas in like if he go to Dallas, what leverage do you have to even ask him to take less money? You know what I mean? Like
you get to play by Quentin Williams and extend your career by two.
Right, you know, and he man at the type of money he asking for, he don't care about that. At the type of money he asking for, he believes he is the dude. He is
ain't
the
no
reason.
State tax. You get all the national primetime games. We can
Get a Jew lawyer. Get a Jew lawyer. You'll be fine on the taxes. Get you a Hebrew. But just to be political, I mean, I didn't say Jew. Hey, Jesus. Hey, listen, I can say that. I read the word. Get you a Hebrew lawyer. Get you a Hebrew, like Nipsey Hussle said. We gonna get us a Jew lawyer who gonna cook them books, and we gonna be all right.
Crazy.
But yeah, man, I don't think. I mean, listen to me. When you're trying to use the fact that taxes is lower on a team on a player, that means what? That means he really don't want to come here. You know what I'm saying? Because people that really want to come here.
You asked me why he would want to come here.
Oh, I know, but
football wise, you know, it's about the roster around them. Now, if they do some gangster shit, you know, because this would be one of the best fronts in the league with him on it. He ain't never played with a defensive tackle as good as Quentin Williams.
Yeah, but I mean,
and I think also a attractive point is when you this close to the end of your career. You know, if you think a career after football, one of the things that I always had you hot is to play for Dallas. Like, I don't know why more players don't think like that, to where, you know, if it's close, sometimes if you're at the end of your career and that competitive, go with Dallas, because if you can be known as a Dallas Cowboy, that's gonna open up your job market like crazy after football. So it's some selling points to bring them to Dallas, you know, and you know, some people go for it, some people don't. You know, I think Gilmore was somebody that, you know, was really kind of pro playing in Dallas because his dad was a big time Dallas fan. So that was a sentimental reason, you know. Like, we never really know the reasons why some people might be willing to kind of take one of Jerry's discount, but some of them do, you know. But definitely, I'm all the way in the trade train. I don't think it's possible, but I'm in a trade train because of his style of play. Is not just based on athleticism. He got brute strength, and he's a technician with the best get off. Like, he got great get off, bro. Like he get off crazy, you know, when it's on third down, you know. So he would be exponentially impactful with Quentin Williams, man. Our front would be so dope, bro. So dope. Like,
how much you willing to give him? How much you willing to give him?
I mean, whatever it take. I mean, like, it's Because at this point, you can't get no trade unless you're ready to break the bank. Like, ain't no use talking about it. Like, if you got to be willing to give him, whatever the market then decides. And what kind of hard decisions would you be willing to make that happen? Because it probably would be hard decisions that would have to come with that.
Like, you're probably not going to be able to keep 3 defensive tackles making $20 million either with a Trey Henderson. Like, you going to have $80 million on your defensive line?
I mean, there's somebody I know I can move next year. That's not even a talking point. You get
it's a talking point because you got to remember who we play.
I mean, I can get out of his contract. I ain't got to think about it.
I feel you, but I'm saying this. I'm just saying I don't think the Dallas Cowboys are going to have that type of money on their defensive line. Like I don't believe that all 3 of them dudes are going to be on this defensive line to start the season off anyway. I believe one of them dudes is going to get traded. You know what I'm saying? I would lean probably toward Osia Odigizora because I just don't see the Dallas Cowboys playing that type of money for 3. Like, I don't see them doing it. They don't value defense. They don't value defense like that. And think about this right here, man. Like, I think guys like Jadeveon Clowney mace it up for Trey Henderson because they're like, bro, we got Jadeveon Clowney off the couch and he gave us 8 sacks for how much? So it's like when you get that type of production from guys off the couch for cheap, it makes it hard for me to believe the Dallas Cowboys are about to go out here and pay when they could have just paid. I don't want to say it again, but they could have just paid Micah Parsons if you're willing to go get Trey Henderson. Like, this clearly lets you know that you made a mistake. And the Cowboys don't like feeling like they made mistakes. So I don't feel like they're gonna make that big splash for an edge rusher. I don't believe so. Because if that was the case, they would have kept Micah Parsons. Because he's not gonna want no $40 million. He's not even gonna be able to ask for that. But bro, he's gonna want at least 25 to 30, at least 25. And for 31 years old, I don't see the Cowboys doing that.
Real quick, salute to Ricky King with the super chat, man. He said, "Can I talk y'all getting Rico Dow back up, solve red zone issues?" He a Pittsburgh.
I thought he was in Pittsburgh. I thought he was in Pittsburgh.
He is. He just didn't know. He didn't know that happened already. But yeah, Mike McCarthy said, "Hell no, I want that boy right there." He said, "Bring your little ass back on over here."
Got him a nice job.
Yeah. Well, think about this with the Gus going to a 3-4. That means you need a real nose tackle. You need a real nose tackle. So that means Q is probably not going to be leaving the field.
No, he's not.
So one of them dudes at $20 million is going to be on the sidelines. So
they were talking about playing Osa sorry ass at the 4i. Like they trying to make they trying to put a square. I know, but they're trying. I'm just telling you what the fuck they said. I'm telling you, they are trying to make him do some shit that he cannot do.
Hey Derek, stop being a weenie. If you can go. There's a bunch of Dallas Cowboy pages that's gonna give you a bunch of feel good conversation. But if you're looking for a real conversation and talking about some all this negativity, no, go sit on a nail.
Devin Lloyd just signed with the Panthers, y'all. It's not like we were trying to get him anyway, but Devin Lloyd is also off the table.
He signed with the Panthers?
Yeah, Panthers having a good offseason.
Man, listen, y'all.
3 years. He didn't even sign for a lot of money, dog.
Hey, can you do me a favor, Hen?
What's up?
Can you bring up your $130 million graphic, please?
Yeah, give me a second. I don't even know if I still got it, but let me see if I can find it.
I got it if you need it.
Let me go look.
I can email it right to you, bro.
Hey, shout out to Ricky King. Shout out to Ricky King with the $5 super chat. He said it seems like front office trust Blue.
They don't
even know. They don't even know Blue to trust him. They're hoping. That's called a hope. They're hoping.
This man played 2 quarters of football.
Yeah, they don't even know him. Like you can't trust something you don't know. They have faith in him. We can say he has faith in him because faith is an object of things not seen. Because I ain't seen nothing from him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think they have more faith in him than they have trust. And go get Deebo Samuels. Why not? Shoot. You know what I'm saying? Go get him. Why not?
I go watch now.
Say what? All right, boss, send it to me.
I'm sending it now, brother.
Landlord, you sound like a robot, man. Nobody understand anything you're saying.
Not even a word, bro. It's the worst I've ever heard it.
Hey, you know the Dallas Cowboys need to sign. You know the Dallas Cowboys need to sign in free agency. You know the Dallas Cowboys need to sign in free agency. How about number 3? Like, all these other dudes sound good, but how about you go sign the wide receiver who was leading the NFL in almost every category last year? Like, go sign the guy that made you forget that 88 was even on the field at times.
That's the most important thing you said, period.
Like all this, man, go sign that dude.
And see, this is the problem that a lot of people are not discussing right now. That tag that's sitting on Pickens is actually literally preventing us from being able to be aggressive right now.
Facts, because it's $27 million tied up.
It's tied up, bro.
Well, this is the thing. He hasn't signed a tag, so it's not accounting for anything right now.
It's not accounting for anything, but in the Cowboys' mind, it is. Like, it's not mathematically, equationally wise, because he hasn't signed it, but in the Cowboys' mind, it's still preventing them from doing stuff because they don't know. And to be honest with you, it's crazy.
The guy that we should be pushing that they sign now. Like, for
Facts.
real. It's like, bro, like, you're bullshitting us. Like that was the most important damn thing that's anybody said. Like, for real, bro. We can't really get loose with 27 tied up into one guy, bro.
Guaranteed, too. That means they're going to cut the check. The check is cut. It's gone. Spilled milk. You're not getting it back. And I'm going to tell you, people be like, Dak Prescott played on a franchise tag. Yeah, and he got hurt. He played 5 games. What is you talking about? It's like, why didn't you learn from that? Go look at the success of the players that we franchised. Dalton Schultz, what did he do for you on a franchise tag? Like, come on, bro. Like, all these hopes, franchise tags to players is not a good thing. And all it tells me is I don't trust you.
Yeah, man. It's indecisive. And you don't even see the better teams really doing that. Like, Philly don't be doing that. But then we be trying to say, hey, man, let's just be like Philly. They know how to free up money. But when it's time to be like Philly, we don't pressure our Cowboys to be like Philly. We should be like,
you didn't send me the graphic, dog. You sent
I'm
me,
doing it right now. I'm literally looking for it.
Yeah, you sent me something different.
I did. I'm being goofy. But
why you send that? But yeah, it's like, it makes, like, there's no reason that, like, and I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. If I'm a person that's like, why, if I'm George Pickens, I'm like, and any free agent, like, bro, how can you not sign? How can you not be when you traded for him, you knew that he was either going to produce or he was not. If he didn't produce, he was not going to be here. So then how can you then treat him like he did not produce? Like, the conversations when you had with him were, hey, if you come in here, do this X and O's, blase, we're going to take care of you. But the Cowboys did the exact same thing they do with everybody. They say, hey, can you wait another year? Well, guess what? This doesn't benefit the Dallas Cowboys. It don't benefit George Pickens. Like, it don't. Like, and like, players playing on, and then my thing is this. If I'm George Pickens and I only have a 1-year deal, no matter how, like, you're tapping into the, he was the model citizen, man. He was the model citizen, and he exploded on the field. What more can he actually do? I don't see him being able to actually do more things. And if he does more than what he did last year, you know what you did? You literally just took advantage of him. So why would I come back? Like, the Cowboys make you not want to play for them. Like, they're the only organization that literally makes players not want to play for them. What's up with you, JV? He says players around the NFL seem to be moving like they are avoiding the Dallas Cowboys. You want to know why? Because they know that there's no secret sauce to how to get paid. Like, I'm pretty sure if Trey Henderson didn't have the injury report that he has, I'm pretty sure Cincinnati Bengals would have no problem signing him.
I got it up now, boss.
Okay. So if we go down this list, Basically, 2/3 of this has already been triggered, right? Dak restructured, CD restructured, Tyler Smith restructured. The stuff that's left is gonna take negotiation pretty much.
Correct.
You got that
Because they
super chat
still
up.
got to work out. They still got to work out an extension with Quentin Williams and
You
Kenny
got that
Clark.
super chat in front of it. I ain't mean
Oh,
to
my
cut you.
bad. Let
You
me
good.
read it real quick. Weeble had hit you and said landlord got that 1G Wi-Fi antenna with the Reynolds wrap around it.
That's an antenna. That's called an antenna. That ain't Wi-Fi. That's an antenna.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
and
let's see.
hey,
Real quick.
what I love seeing is like all these new people that are to the Cowboys content creators, because you can literally tell how long someone's been doing content when they be trying to say, oh, the Cowboys just freed up $131 million. That means they about to do something big. Yeah, Jerry Jones is gonna go swimming in it. What is you talking about? They do this every year. Like they restructure money every single year. And every single year, what do we do with it? It sits in the bank.
So to the point that we were going to make about the rest of the money that they need to clear, like you said, like folks don't understand. You don't actually have to negotiate for restructures. When restructures happen, it's already built into the contract. Now, what Terrence Steele got was not a restructure. He actually took a pay cut.
Yeah,
They had to negotiate with his agent and everything, so it
right.
wasn't an actual restructure. Because a restructure would have only saved us $8 million. They worked it out to where they saved $13 million this year. Right. So that actually happened with Terrence Steele. Same thing is probably going on with Quentin Williams. They want to give Quentin Williams an extension so they can knock his cap price down. They already talked about having to touch his money. But because the nose tackle market just got reset, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board because whatever they offered him would not be enough. Because nobody around the league thinks that Jordan Davis is a better player than Quentin Williams. So Quentin Williams is going to want to be paid like the best nose tackle or a respectable amount. So they have to put a hold on that shit, and that's probably why they ended up working out what they did with Terrence Steele contract.
Yeah. Yeah, so like, and this is where we gotta really honestly zero in on Pickens to West Coast point, because everything left pretty much is negotiated, so if we trying to get them to be aggressive, we gotta see that all the triggers was pulled and then push them to pull the rest, because if they don't pull the rest, we gonna be in a holding pattern on this free agency on talent. And that's just real talk. And they go backdoor us into the draft. And then they gonna be talking about after that we go after the second wave of free agents. We know the game. Like, we know the game. We hear the shit every year. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things to where like West Coast really did hit it on the head, because you gotta negotiate with Quentin, Kenny Clark, do something about Osa or Pickens. And that's just for a few more dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't listen. The offense was what it was last year, and we still won. How many games? Exactly. So, exactly. So you're not convincing me that George Pickens off this team helps us get better anyway. So I don't believe it. I think now this offense is low key dependent on him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that CeeDee Lamb is not that guy, but I'm just saying that's just the way the NFL is. We want to throw at $60 million, Dak is going to throw the ball 40 times a game. He's going to. That's just what it is. Like, Dak is going to be the focal point of this offense. And that's okay, because Dak is that good. He's good enough to do that. You know what I'm saying? I have a quarterback that can do it and can do it successfully. So since we're going to do it, we need 88 and 3. We need 88 on one side and we need 3 on the other side. Go sign George Pickens. Give him a contract. And then the crazy thing about, I'm gonna tell you, part of the reason why they ain't seeing it selling George right now too is because it allows them to have an excuse that they don't have all the money to do what they're supposed to be doing.
Exactly, bro.
Like,
And
it's literally a
that's
built-in
exactly what you
excuse.
said. A built-in excuse, bro. And that's what. And this is why. I mean, I'm gonna just say it like this: we tolerate BS from our front office. Like the fact that David Mulugeta said the week before the combine, I am looking to talk to Jerry about Pickens combine week. Then we let Jerry sit on that bus and say, I didn't even talk to David ever. And you know what we put all our content on? That empty ass promise. that promised that I was gonna bust the budget. Oh man, Jerry talking different. He talking different, man. I kind of believe it. And like, get your ass on, bro. Like, how did this dude literally just say, I ain't talked to the dude that I need to talk to free up the space, but we over here believing an empty ass promise? And we don't push him, bro. We don't say this is unacceptable. We don't say no, bro, that don't line up. And see, we sitting in this same hole where we need him to sign Pickens, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, if you're wondering, Devin Lloyd only signed for 15 APY. He ain't even break the bank.
Damn, for real?
He got a 3-year, $45 million deal. The Dallas Cowboys could have did that if they wanted. They could have did the Dean deal if they wanted. They could have did the Quay Walker deal if they wanted. They listen. Even with money sitting out there, the Dallas Cowboys have positive equity and salary cap right now. They have money right the fuck now that they can sign people.
I mean, theoretically, you probably could have gave the contract you just gave to the safety to that young man right there. You probably would have took it.
You put $2 extra on that bitch. He might have took
literally.
Bro, and listen how we be just letting them get away with that shit. Like, forgive me for cursing, but like, look how we just be like, oh man, we offered them equal for Dean. We offered them equal. What kind of shit is that? If I offer you equal, you leave it up for me to make a heartfelt decision. But if I give you a little bit more, that makes it about the money. Man, like, we playing so passive. That, man, we passive, man.
Yeah. And Roderick, he says, because when you're a contender, listen to me, you don't know you're a contender until everybody else is falling off. If you don't believe, go ask the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that before this last year, they thought that the Jacksonville Jaguars were gonna be in the playoffs and doing all this other stuff. They were just picking number 3 and pick Travis Hunter. If you don't remember, there's a reason why they was able to get Travis Hunter, because they sucked the year before. What a difference a year makes.
Patriots was ass, weren't they? Patriots picked high as hell last year. Went to
yeah, what a difference a year makes. I don't want to hear that. Nobody knows. Everybody believes they're a contender. The Cowboys, listen, everybody believes they're going to win the Super Bowl. We're just the only fan base that says it. I get tired when people, the Cowboys think they're going to win it every year. So does your team do. So does your team also too.
Thank you, bro.
We're just the only ones that say it out loud.
Yeah, and we're not the only ones that say it out loud. We get punished for saying it out loud.
People be like, the Cowboys, I'm realistic. You know, there's just years. You're not realistic. If you're listen to me. If you're realistic, you're not a fan, because the word fan means fanatic.
Exactly. All right, listen, we've been going crazy, but I got to get the hell off of here.
Well, damn.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I needed this today. Thank you for hosting this and allowing me to speak my mind on this great platform.
Man, no.
That boy say, man.
You sound way too politically correct, man.
Hey, man.
Appreciate you, my nigga. Like,
that boy said, man. Don't do that, boss. I feel you.
Man, I appreciate y'all for coming on here, man. These be on the verge of being like 40-minute shows as I have other folks on here to talk to, man. So I appreciate y'all, Land, everybody that came in here, you know, because this would have been over. I'm glad that we had a chance to talk. I'm not finna kill them just yet. I'm gonna give them one more day.
You say one more day?
A day, a couple hours into the day, matter of fact. I need to wake up to
yeah, for real.
Real talk. But hey, thank y'all. We're gonna go live tomorrow, man. Where's clear schedule? We're gonna go live tomorrow, man.
And we get back on that film tomorrow. We got about 5 or 6 people to scout if you can.
Yes, I can. Send this nigga the link. We all just jump on there and watch people, man. We all just watch the film, dog.
I don't want Wes on no film, man. Nah, bro. I pass on Wes, bro. Like, I like Wes when he freestyle, man. I don't want Wes on film, man. He get distracted, bro.
Don't do that nigga like that.
Hey, I'll be watching film and then we watching other players. That's why, my bad. I go to the movies for the previews. I go to the movie for the previews.
Can I give a final word though? If you're not,
of course.
Thank you, brother. So I already pushed on Twitter. I already see a lot of activity going on right now. I just started the campaign on Twitter. Let's get behind it. I see y'all pushing it. I see it, and y'all doing it fast. I mean, the shares on this are already dumb. So I already starting to push out right now that Kayvon Thibodeau campaign, dibs on Thibs. So let's get on that, man. Let's start putting that in the atmosphere. Let's start pushing that anytime you get a chance. Cause see, we got a short window to push for these high level players, cause deals are getting done, right? And sometimes we want to be the people that spark these discussions. The very, very, very first show I've ever done with West Coast, I was also with Barry, right? And I ain't gonna never forget. At the end, I was trying to figure out what I wanted my identity to be. You remember that, West? I don't know if West remember that.
Of what? Of the team?
It was my first show, and I did the content with you because I wouldn't even be doing content if it wasn't for West, right? So West pulled me, right? And so we did a community show. He had about 7 people on. I spoke for about 3 minutes, right? So, but at the end, we was just all talking about me, him, and I think it was Barry, right? And I said, man, how should I kind of go about this? I ain't gonna never forget. He said, we don't break news, we make the news. He said, that's what we're about. We create the conversation. I ain't never forget that, and that's what I've been about ever since then. Like, and you can see when we really, really lock in on something like we doing on Thibodeau, don't be surprised if you start seeing more people pick up that conversation for the Dallas Cowboys. So that's something that we got a short period to kind of try to push that, try to put that in the atmosphere. We need some writers to pick up on it, start kind of pushing that idea that where it could potentially get in the building. Like some people will sneak this and say that we, screaming at the clouds, but anybody that's watching us, like really watching us, they know that a lot of ideas come from the debates that happen between us, the thoughts that happen between us. How many people that know this 130 by heart? They don't even know it was him that made it, but people know that number, don't they? You can pick somebody out the crowd, and they'll say the Dallas Cowboys can create $131 million. Y'all don't even know it was him that did all that work. You know what I'm saying? They don't know he the one that put that out there where now thousands of people know that number. Thousands. And that's real talk. So let's get to work, y'all. This is our team. This ain't just Jerry and them team. This is our team. We share the team with Jerry. Yes, he wears the crown. He make the hard decisions. He write the big checks, but he also smart enough to listen to his customers. So let's just make sure that we continue to push ideas that's best for our team, man. That's my final word, bro.
Yes, indeed. My final word, man, is Cowboy, open up your wallets, man. I need you to invest for success. Put your money, in a situation where it can prosper and grow. And right now, you fielded the fourth worst defense in NFL history last year. Worst defense in franchise history. I'm not expecting you, to fix it in one go around, because Rome wasn't built in a day. But I need the Dallas Cowboys to really try and go out there and build an infrastructure where they can go out there and improve the team, man, mightily. Like, I need you to invest something at that corner position. I need you to get you a linebacker. I need you to actually show me you care about getting another pass rusher at this point. It ain't got to be word-breaking. It ain't got to be word-breaking, but position yourself to where you ain't horny going to the draft. Because a horny nigga will fuck anything. You don't need to wake up with a baby mama look like Bigfoot, man. Motherfucker got a peg leg and a bad eye because you out here just feeding for coochie. Put yourself in position to where you just ain't out here fucking booger wookers, man. Don't go out sad. Don't go out sad like that. We can't even bring you around to the functions no more because you done knocked off Big Bertha. You got babies with Big Bertha, man. So don't do that. Don't go out like that, man. That's my final word, Dallas Cowboys. That's my boy,
my final word is Dallas Cowboys. Get back to what made us successful when we did have success, man, and that is, man, pay your players, man. Pay the players who have already been wearing the star. You know what I mean? If we don't play players that already have the star on our helmet, and adding more players is only going to be compounding on what you already have, a problem. You know what I mean? So you're a team that has not been in the playoffs. We are not a good team right now. So we need to stop acting like we are. We are a team that has not been in the playoffs in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So we need to be aggressive. We need to move like a team that hasn't been in the playoffs and a team that wants to get there. And not only get there, but understand that everyone around us is in this. Like, listen to me. Dan Quinn got one more year in Commander World, and his ass gonna be gone. The Giants, they're tired of sucking. They're tired of wearing trash bags on their head. They got Dart coming back. They got the running back boy coming back. They got the wide receiver coming back next year. The Giants are loading up. And I even told them this year, the Giants are going to be better than what people expect them to be this year because guys are going to be more mature and ready to play with each other. The Philadelphia Eagles, they are who we all thought they were, but they're still a playoff team. Cowboys are literally third in their division right now. That is not where we want to be. And not signing George Pickens is not going to help you. So, Cowboy, and I'm going to tell you this right here. Him playing on, if I'm George Pickens, bro, listen to me. George Pickens, if he don't come to off season, I don't even know if it's going to be worth trying to even get him to play on the franchise tag. God dang, I seen how that boy was here. Listen, he had a black coach in Pittsburgh, and he got tired of him. You know what I'm saying? I know they not going to have that same grace as they have for him in Pittsburgh, in Dallas. Why? Because we blow everything out of context. And that's why I love that George Pickens ain't said nothing. He ain't said nothing positive. He ain't said nothing negative. Why? He said they aren't third. Then where do you rank the Dallas Cowboys in the division? Where do you rank the Cowboys in the division right now?
Shit.
Like, I mean, if you're not a Cowboy fan, where do you rank them in the division right now?
We were second last year, so
Cowboy Nation.
I mean, let's get past free agency first. Let's get past the draft. Like, it's premature because a lot of our teams are being broken up right now. So it's kind of, you know what I mean? I would say us because we still got our offense together and we already made some pieces on our defense to improve. Right now, I say us.
Well,
especially because Philly's starting to break apart like easily. Philly is breaking.
Cowboys, go sign your own players. You're already making money off their jerseys. You can make more money if it. Go sign their own players.
Real shit. All right, y'all. I'm finna go be a family man for a little bit. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Fuck Jerry if he don't get something right. Pay GP. Pay Trayvon. Trade for Tills. We're gonna do deals for Tills, man. Fuck it. We just gonna go get somebody at this point. Man. Yeah, man. And in the words of my brother West Coast, he coined this shit. Never look down because the star was up, man.